Alright, Chiefs Kingdom, there was not a lot of news to go over, so I figured I'd just jump on here and talk about what the Chiefs need to do to try and ensure that they can win the Super Bowl once again, to three-peat. So first, I think it's obvious, offensive line, right? I think most importantly, left tackle, but I want to talk about right tackle a little bit as well. I think Jawan Taylor needs to ensure that he is playing well. I know he's had his struggles here and there, but he needs to continue to play well, and he actually needs to quit doing penalties. He's been getting a little better at it, but the penalties and just ensuring he can protect Mahomes on the right side. But the right side isn't really the biggest problem. I did want to talk about that. But the problem on the offensive line is the left tackle spot. As everybody knows, Wanya Morris is not ready. Kingsley Sumatia is not ready. Hopefully he will be because he was a second round pick, and I actually do believe he will be our starting left tackle one of these years. Probably not next year, but maybe the next year after that. But they signed DJ Humphries. He's 30 years old. He played with the Arizona Cardinals. He's a former Pro Bowler, and he will be starting against the Chargers during their next game. So we will see how real he is, how good he is, and if he is going to be capable of keeping Mahomes' blind side secure. Now, he tore his ACL last season, so his first few games back might not be all special. But like I said, he is a former Pro Bowler. He is up there in age at 30 years old. But even if he's an average left tackle, I don't think the Chiefs lose another game this season. DJ Humphries, as long as he can come in here and be average, we do not lose another game. And I expect him to be a little more than just average. I expect him to be pretty good. So, left tackle needs to be good. I think it will be. I think we're in good hands as long as DJ Humphries' ACL is back intact and secure and ready to go. So yeah, if the offensive line can block, Patrick Mahomes probably won't be throwing many more interceptions. And this is important because we're almost in playoff time, and you do not want to be making mistakes in the playoff. That's just a fact. Football is a game of inches, and one interception that he may throw could ruin the game. They could take that back for a pick six, and that could you could lose by that 7 points. So we need to block for him. And if you block for him, you probably don't see much more mistakes from Patrick Mahomes. And then the third position is corner, right? You got Najee Johnson, Joshua Williams. Obviously, Jalen Watson broke his ankle, so he's been out. And you can see that we are missing Jalen Watson. Najee Johnson is struggling, yes. Joshua Williams is struggling, yes. But the hate they are getting is not necessary. They're young, they're learning. And Najee Johnson is coming back from an ACL injury as well. So you got to really bear with him. These guys are young players. They're second or third year players. They're still learning. And this is a tough Chiefs defense to play in, like I've said in the last couple videos. So I think the easy way to solve this right now is to sign somebody. Maybe you bring in Xavier Howard. He's the free agent. He played with the Dolphins. Maybe you bring in Emmanuel Forbes. He was released by the Washington Commanders. But that's the easy way, right? Because to assume that Najee Johnson and Joshua Williams are just going to be all of a sudden just superstars the next game, that's just not going to happen. I do think they're going to progressively get better and better and better each game, but they're not going to just turn into superstars this season, right? They're going to have their good moments, they're going to have their bad moments, and they're going to have pretty important roles because their quarterback is one of the most important roles on defense. They are going to have struggles for the season, and they're going to have their moments that they shine. But we can't just assume that they're just going to be stars all of a sudden. They're going to have struggles, but they're going to get better. I'm with Najee Johnson. I'm with Joshua Williams, and I do think they're going to turn into stars. But the easy way to fix this for this season is to just bring in a veteran, and a veteran like Xavier Howard could actually help Najee Johnson and Joshua Williams learn. So that would be awesome. If you bring in Xavier Howard, he can start, he can play. He's a veteran. He knows what he's doing. You can also coach up Najee Johnson, coach up Joshua Williams, coach up Nick Jones, all the young corners, the safeties, you coach them all up. So yeah, if the Chiefs can do those three things, I think they'll be easily in shape for a three-peat. Not to mention, they just got Pacheco back. They just got Amenahue back. They're going to be getting Marquise Brown back, and they have only one loss without all of them. We're going to see what they're going to do with them now. So if they can clean that stuff up, we will be in shape for a three-peat. But with that being said, like, share, subscribe. Peace.